What's up, guys? We're gonna be doing a Q&A. Um, I got at least over 6 of them. I'll put the questions up here if you can't really hear them. And like I said, I'm sorry about the my PlayStation. I'm trying to fix it. I really am. You know, I've been trying certain things for it, but it's not working. But yeah, so all right. The first one I got is, what are your most anticipated games of 2018? Honestly, I didn't have any. Since The Last of Us Part 2 was announced and revealed, I'm not really looking forward to any other game besides this game. But if I had to, it would have to be that new Spider-Man game. The Red Dead Redemption 2, UFC 3, and God of War, you know, stuff like that. And those are just a few that I might not even play. But like I said, my main intention for any game of 2018 is The Last of Us Part 2. That's the only game that I want. So that's, you know. Alright, here's about the... Alright. Yep, here's the next one. Were you upset about the kiss between Riley and Ellie in the Left Behind DLC? No, I was not. Not at all. I had a look, dude. I don't really care, man, about them two kissing, man. I really was not really bothered by it at all. It made a really good story because, man, Ellie was never knew a boy in her life. You know, she doesn't trust males. She doesn't trust them. And I think no men being around at her age, she just couldn't fall in love with one. You know. And the ones that were around, they're probably a-holes, so that she didn't really like them. So that's why she started to love Riley more and more. So, no, I was not upset about it at all. No. Alright. The next one is... Michael West asks... The Last of Us changed out love as gamers and impacted the way how people looked at video games. So I wonder how it changed your life or left an impact on you. It did. I was going through a lot of depression and suicidal thoughts at that age I was playing it. I was around 13 and 14, and especially 14 because that's when I lost my stepdad to suicide. And I played this game and it helped me understand that I'm not alone, and there are worse things going on in other people by looking at this, and like they are living in this world. I can live in this world I'm living in. So, you know, and that Henry and Sam dying when Henry killed himself because Sam was turned into infected helped me look at my brother in a different way. You know, so yeah, it did change my life a lot. So yeah. Franklin Clinton's asks, what are your favorite scenes in The Last of Us? I like the interrogation scene in the winter, where he's when Joel's trying to figure out where Ellie is. Another one of my favorites. I gotta think about this. So it's the interrogation. I think that's the only one I have. Oh yeah, when Ellie and Bill meet, is a good one too. Yeah, so that's another one. That's the answer to that because like I said, there are so many scenes in there. It just most of them are really, I can't really say are my favorites. I like them, but I don't think they're my favorites. All right, Trevor Phillips asks, top 5 The Last of Us YouTubers. I really don't know much. I don't really watch much YouTubers on The Last of Us. I watched a bunch of Nicky30 back in the day before he did Fortnite like all the time. So it would be Nicky30, Tulu Strategist, Bobby Barks. I'm trying to find some other ones that I've watched in the past. I still watch YouTubers that don't even upload anymore, like The Last of Us comebacks, and I think to answer that, I would give you one more. Let me think of this. Hang on. Hmm. I'll get back to you with that one on Trevor. I'll give you right back on that one. Who are the all right? Roman Goodwin asks, who are the closest subscribers to you and why? Um, this guy named Mad Matt. He has been probably my closest subscriber. He has literally talked to me. He has used my loadouts, my loadout blueprints, and he's always talking to me when I upload a video. He's sharing his views on certain things. That's why I call him so close. So that's the answer to that question. Zenza Zena, are you planning on being a full time on YouTube once you reach a certain amount of subscribers? Uh, no, not really. But like I said in other videos, I have said if I'm gonna do this full time, I have to make room for what I want to be when I grow up. I already have a plan of what I want to be when I grow up, so I'm still pursuing that. But if it came down to that, because let's say that I get like 2,000 or like 1,000 even, or even 100, yes, I would do it as a full time thing. But like I said, I wouldn't abandon the thing I've been called to do. So let's answer that question. So it would be more like halftime, I wouldn't do it full time. All right. All right. A guy named Eric Thorcell. Your top 10 PS4 games and how did you get into them? I don't really have a top 10, but I can give you a series of games that I used to like. The Gears of War games I liked. So they're like there's like 5 or 6 of them. But The Last of Us is obviously, and I'm obviously gonna be liking The Last of Us Part 2. But my top 10 favorite PS4 games is obviously The Last of Us. The Assassin's Creed 4. Man, you guys asked some of the hardest hard questions, man. You know what? I'll put it up on the screen when I'm editing this video, and I'll show you. All right. I'll show them up there, Eric, when on the screen right now, on my 10 favorites. So. All right. Amel McGrawy says Sony came by and tell you to take part in a duelist tournament. The winner gains an advanced Last of Us Part 2 copy and $5 trillion. You have to choose either Tommy, David, Bill, or Tess. It's your partner. Who will you choose and why? I would choose Bill because he's a badass. I think he would make. But he's he's kind of a he's kind of tight, So that's who I would choose, and that's the reason why I would choose Bill because he's a badass. Get your game on. How old are you? I'm 17, man. I'm kind of young. Where do you see your channel in 5 years? I like probably 500, maybe even higher than that, like 1,000, because I do think my channel is gonna get kind of blow up when I get to Last of Us Part 2. So. All right, the last question I have up here. In The Last of Us, which character's personality, male or female, would most reflect your own personality and why? I would have to say Ellie, because when I grew up, man, I had such a happy life, and so then at the age of 14, my entire life changed, and my life got a lot harder. It got a lot more intense and a lot more. I started thinking that my life wasn't worth living, or is there even a reason to live when we're all gonna die? It's just. So I saw Ellie transforming from how she is in the beginning to the end of the game. That's So if you're saying Ellie is the person when I see Ellie, I basically see myself at the time. So, all right, I think that's all the questions I have. Sorry if I didn't say your name. But I will put it up there just for you guys to see who did it. or see who commented it. But I think it was Q&A. Please, if you guys want me to do another one, please tell me. And yeah. So thank you for all your support, and I appreciate every one of you. And if you want, I've said it in every video. I've seen it in most of my videos. If you want to play with me on the game, on the Last of Us, please feel free to tell me. I appreciate you guys, every one of you, and you guys take it easy.